Eromosele, Adene. She joins us this morning in our Lagos studio. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on the program.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you too. I know this has been a challenging period for you, your family, but if you could just take us back to what happened that day. There's been a lot of accounts on social media, but I know that you have firsthand what happened. So please tell us what happened.
Okay. On Saturday the 7th, I got a call some minutes past 7 a.m. from a man. He said he was formerly a church member. He said he had gone to our church, which used to be at GRA. We moved just before the lockdown to Ikpaja. So he said he was an old church member, and he went to our church in GRA and discovered that we were no more there. But he had a parcel for my dad, who is the pastor of the church. They said he has, saying that we were no more there, he came to Adene where we stay. So I'm like, okay, church member or old church member, parcel for the pastor. All right, it's fine. He said he was at Sholanke. I didn't know where Sholanke was. So I'm like, come to First Bank bus stop. He said he didn't know where First Bank bus stop was. So I'm like, okay, come to the front of First Bank. I'll just walk from my house. On getting there, I noticed I couldn't really place his face. I'm like, okay, benefit of doubt. I may not necessarily know everybody in my father's church. I got close. The parcel he was holding wasn't really looking like a parcel. It was just black nylon. Some things were inside. So I already felt unease. I knew something was different or something was wrong. So I just asked him, okay, how can I help you? And the next thing he said, he's looking for Peter. That's my brother's name. They're looking for my brother. Why? While I was still asking, next thing I hear, these are my men. I turn around and I see 3 other men. So I was surrounded by 4 men. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Said he's looking for Peter. They did a business with him. They bought commodities from him. They transferred money to his account, his Zenith account, to show that they knew he had his Zenith account. And he didn't deliver the commodities. I'm like, my brother doesn't sell anything. So this story I'm not buying. My brother is a musician. He's a philanthropist. He's the owner of Belefu Nigeria on Instagram. He takes care of the less privileged, motherless babies, different things. He feeds the hawkers on the road. His track record is on his page on Instagram, Belefu Nigeria. That is who he is. So you saying you bought something from him, you transferred money to his account, and he didn't pay. I knew that was some cooked up story. So why exactly are you looking for my brother? And then he said, I should take him to my house, that they need to see my brother. Like, sir, I can't take you to my house. You have to explain why you want to see my brother. While I was still talking, next thing, 3 trucks, 3 Hilux pull up with their Oga that led them, CSP Hamzat. When he came down, every other person came down. 2 of the Hilux were in front of the First Bank. 1 was on the other side of the road. And all of them came down. I'm like, madam, why are you delaying? I'm like, okay, it was like a movie. What's going on right now? And then the one that was calling me was trying to play good cop, bad cop. And Shebi, I was telling you, you should have listened to us first. At least we did not carry uniform. We could not carry any gun. You should have listened to us first. Now these ones have come. I'm like, she still asked me to get into the car. I didn't want to go into that car because... So I just asked the guy that made the call. I'm like, my house is close by, let's just walk. My house is close by, let's just walk. So they deceived me, in quotes, to get to my brother. They pulled me out to get to my brother. When they got to the house, they were still telling the story of how they bought commodity from him and he didn't deliver. Even when the lawyer came in, because we started making calls there and then, some people came in. Even when the lawyer came in, the lawyer still asked them, are you here to effect an arrest? And he said no. And still they took my brother away that same day.
What reason did they give for his arrest?
That same story is what they were saying. But when they got to, but I knew that that story wasn't true. But when they got to the station, they now said it was because of the NSAS protest. There was someone that was in the house amongst the people that were able to call together that day, is SSS. When he asked me, I told him, pop and plain. I said, I'm sure that this is about the NSAS protest, not any
specifically,
commodity.
what role did your brother play during the NSAS protests?
He was like every other normal protester. He's a normal Nigerian. He's a normal youth, no particular, no special role. He's not a promoter. He's not a convener. We are seeing different stories, different headlines out there. He's like every other normal person. His pictures are out there. The people that slept outside Alausa branch, he was on the floor with every other person. If he was the promoter, if he was the convener, if he was anything big to them, in quotes, I mean, they would have given him some level of some comfort, maybe prepared a bed somewhere, or maybe put him in a hotel room overnight, you know. But he was like every other normal person, every other youth out there. He's a protester like every other person, not a promoter, not anything big or special.
Well, just as you said, one of the news making the rounds is that perhaps there was a plan. You know, they said that he released a flyer with his phone number on it.
Yes, there was a flyer that there was supposed to be another protest that Saturday morning in honor of the souls that were lost in the other protest. Yes, so there was a flyer that was released and 2 numbers were there. The second number was his number. I don't know the owner of the first number. The second number was his number. So I'm sure from there, they would have traced him or contacted him or whatever, or thought he was the one leading the protest.
Today is Saturday, the 7th of November, and Eromo is in that vehicle. That's Eromo's mom, and the vehicle is gone. That's the vehicle that's following the one that Eromo is in.